wait for what's going to The Powerball jackpot rises and ticket sales. The Powerball jackpot rises and ticket sales surge. Plus,
the presidential pushes for new gun control laws.
Are personal robots like the Jetsons' Rosie now a reality? All this and more today on Channel 99 News.
Hello everyone and welcome back to
Live from the Channel 99 studios in the Hazleton Area Career Center, it's the area's only student-produced news show. This is Channel 99 News.
Welcome back to BCTV Channel 99,
where we bring you up-to-date news, weather, sports, and more. Today is January 8th, 2016.
I'm your host, Melissa Irizarry.
And I'm Kylie Dillon.
The Powerball jackpot prize hit $700 million Thursday, the biggest jackpot in U.S. history. It's been growing since November 17th. The size of the prize broke into the top 10 over the weekend when it crossed the $400 million mark. Since then, booming ticket sales have driven the jackpot larger and larger. There have now been 18 drawings without a winner. The next one is set for this Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time.
Apple says during the weeks of Christmas and New Year's Day, customers spent over $1 billion on apps and in-app purchases. Apple said on Wednesday that New Year's Day 2016 was the most popular day in app history, with customers spending more than $144 million.
Superintendent Dr. Greg Butler is pleased to announce the next community outreach meeting scheduled for January 14, 2016 at 6:30 p.m. at the Keystone Fire Hall at the corner of Grant and Hancock in McAdoo. All parents and patrons are welcome. This is an open forum meeting where school district issues and will be discussed and collaborated with the venue.
Are you ready to go into the woods with the Cougar Players? Auditions will be held in the HAHS Auditorium on Monday, January 11th and Tuesday, January 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. You must be prepared to sing a song a cappella from the show or another selection from musical theater. You must also bring a printout of your current grades dated no earlier than January 8th. In addition, you will be required to read selected scenes from the show. If you are interested, sign up no later than Friday, January 8th outside of room 105 in the high school.
People both for and against more gun regulation gathered in Virginia last night for a town hall meeting with President Obama. Both sides got a chance to talk to President Obama in an intimate setting, with most people wanting to know, what would these additional steps actually do to prevent gun violence? Bethany Giotti reports.
Thank you, everybody.
President Obama came face-to-face Thursday with Americans passionate about gun control, answering tough questions from both sides and trying again to dispel what he called a conspiracy.
We put out a proposal that is common sense, modest, does not claim to solve every problem, is respectful of the Second Amendment, and the way it is described is that we're trying to take away everybody's guns.
He heard from Taya Kyle, the wife of murdered American sniper Chris Kyle.
The thing is that the laws that we create don't stop these horrific things from happening.
Gabby Giffords, the congresswoman shot 5 years ago, and her husband, astronaut Mark Kelly.
As you know, Gabby and I are both gun owners. We take gun ownership very seriously.
Conspicuously missing from the crowd at George Mason University, however, the NRA leadership, which declined CNN's invitation.
I'm happy to meet with them. I'm happy to talk to them. But the conversation has to be based on facts and truth and what we're actually proposing.
The president's executive actions would expand background checks and narrow the so-called gun show loophole, which exempts many small and private sellers from keeping records. An Arizona sheriff wanted to know how that would keep guns from the hands of criminals or the mentally ill.
Crime is always going to be with us. So I think it's really important for us not to suggest that if we can't solve every crime, we shouldn't try to solve any crimes.
Paging George Jetson. Intel is showing us the future is now at the Consumer Electronics Show, and it may be a replacement for the Jetsons' loyal robot, Rosie. Terrence Stulp has more.
Meet George Jetson!
Families of the future, as depicted on the Jetsons, had handy robots that, among other things, provided breakfast.
How do you want your eggs?
Meet Intel's new creation.
Hello, world.
It's half hoverboard, half Segway, and all robot.
Good to be back.
Intel showcased this contraption at the Consumer Electronics Show, the biggest tech event in the world. Not only can you ride the robot, but it can serve as an alarm for your house, and you can give it arms.
Are those my arms? Awesome.
The Segway robot recognizes voice commands and has a net connection camera that helps it follow you around. Although it's not as functioning as the Jetsons' Rosie,
Up and at 'em, Mr. J.
this butler-like gadget gives us a glimpse of the future. For Channel 99 News, I'm Terrence Stolp reporting.
More innovation emerging from the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Samsung has debuted a new kind of television that has technophiles in Trizzy. They can be stacked like Legos. Once they are stacked together, the individual screens combine to form one large TV unit. You don't even see black lines between the displays. Users can position them to create a 61-inch screen at a 16:9 ratio. Or they can swap the screens to make an incredible 91-inch screen at the same 21:9 ratio used by movie theaters. A powerful processing engine inside each device adjusts the pictures to whatever shape you create. Samsung believes that this new technology will mostly appeal to business customers who sometimes need large displays that can be tweaked to fit a particular need.
Not so long ago, not it should be said, in a galaxy far, far away, something menacing emerged out of the whiteness and just kept on coming. A production line of the Star Wars stormtroopers. And a proud Englishman stood on a patch of grass in the London suburbs and showed us his gleaming helmet. This is the guy who fought George Lucas in the British courts and won.
3. It's the High Court, the Appeal Court, and then the Supreme Court.
And you won every time?
We won every time.
Andrew Einsdorf still has the same workshop he had when he worked on Star Wars precisely 40 years ago. George Lucas was in pre-production of the first movie at Elstree Studios, an hour or so away, and wanted props quickly. Elstree was given 2 small graphic images to work from.
Oh, they were lovely. For someone like me, that's more than enough information to just... I made it in 2 days, the helmet.
2 days?
Literally. 2 days, yes, from sculpting the molds and making the molding process work and getting moldings off, because you add one to one mold and then subtract from another mold.
This is Einsdorf's original metal resin mold from 1976. For almost 40 years, he completely forgot about it until he needed money for school and made a few helmets and sold them. George Lucas promptly sued him.
Because we honestly believed nobody can stop you being the artist that you are. They can't take it away from you. They can't cut your hands off and say you can't use them anymore. It was that ridiculous to us. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? You have to defend it.
The case lasted 9 long years. Einsdorf had only just paid off his huge legal bills. How much was it?
I'd rather not say, but it was an awful lot. Millions.
The British ruling was that the helmet was a piece of industrial design and so out of copyright. So production could resume. With the new Star Wars movie out, demand has increased at least tenfold, and Einsdorf is about to make some money.
Yeah. We sell them for 500 of originals, but we do a copy at 200.
Imagine they would turn out like this?
No, of course I didn't.
Coming up, it's Shane Jordan with sports. Stay tuned.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent? 1 in 260,000. The odds of this born racer having 157 career top 10 finishes in NASCAR? 1 in 125 billion. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I'm NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome. I think we're breathtaking. And here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities. Chess really isn't my thing. I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together. Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Get Pizer out here to fix that. Hey guys, welcome to Channel 9. I'm host Shane Jordan. I hope you enjoyed that long break we had. First up, to get started again, we'll start with the NBA. Last night, the Los Angeles Lakers were taking on the Sacramento Kings. Kobe Bryant returning to the lineup after missing 3 games with the Lakers visiting the Kings.
Rudy, pick and roll. There it is.
Fires it down. Takes a glance. That almost deserves a salute. Quinn Snyder. I thought it was coming. Quinn Snyder's got a smile.
In the first quarter, Sacramento was up 27-10. DeMarcus Cousins hit the three-pointer, then it's 30-10. Kings are up by 20 points there.
Mersch covers up.
Kobe Bryant to Nolan. Banks into the fall-away jumper, surpassing the 33,000 career point mark, and scores. Kings are still up by 20.
Mersch
then,
covers
later
up.
in the third quarter, 77-57.
Now behind the net. Picked up there, and the Kings still trying to move it in front. Here's the Cavalier.
And we'll just move on to hockey. The Los Angeles Kings were taking on Toronto Maple Leafs last night. In the first period, James Rayner makes the blocker save on Michael Mercer's shot. There's one save for him for many throughout the night. Later in the first period, Jonathan Quick also had a big night on saves, blocking the shot from Tyler Bozak with the wrister. First period, James Rayner makes another huge power play. James Rayner makes the power play save on Marvin Goldbrook's shot. Later in the first period, still 0-0. Jonathan Quick makes another blocker save on Daniel Winnick's shot. In the second period, still 0-0. James Rayner makes another incredible block right there from Matt Goldbrook's shot. Then second period still going on. Jonathan Quick has another save. Huge night for saves in the NHL. Then later, Jonathan Quick covers up the James Vanderbeek's wrister shot. Still nothing. Then later in the second period, James Vanderbeek makes another save on Luke Shaner. I'm getting sick of saying the word save, but who cares? I'll keep going. After 2 periods of scoreless action, the Kings put 2 points on the board and ended up winning, only giving up 1 goal to the Leafs. Now we'll move on to the play of the day. Last night was the Rockets visiting the Jazz last night. Jones Ingles and Rudy Gobert running the pick and roll. Gobert finishes with a thunderous slam dunk. Check out the replay as Gobert gives a monstrous Horrell a facial. Rockets got the win. Gobert got the bigger prize in the play of the day. That's it for me, and right now we'll throw it over to a package from Dalton Callan. Take a look at it and hope you enjoy.
Number 2. She averages 45 points per game. She's the second leading scorer in the state. And she's only a freshman. Meet 14-year-old Callie Konak from I Am Christian Academy.
I like to shoot a lot.
Threes?
Yeah. Well, anywhere, really.
Yeah, that includes NBA threes.
When did you see it in her that you looked at your daughter and you thought she could be a phenomenal basketball player?
Probably 3rd grade.
And at that age, Callie wanted to get better.
At that age, I found a trainer. His name was Howard Dorsey in Pittsburgh. And I started bringing her down, and I never stopped.
I'm Melissa Irizarry with your Channel 99 weather. Currently, it is 33 degrees outside, but with the wind chill, it feels like 27. Today will be much cooler than yesterday. There is a 10% chance of precipitation, and the wind is blowing from the east at about 7 miles per hour. Today, we will have a high of 34 and a low of 32, with mostly cloudy skies. The sun will set tonight at about 4:52 and rise tomorrow at 7:28. The record temperatures for today were a high of 67 set back in 2008, and the low was -8 set in 1942. We'll have some icy weather late tonight and tomorrow morning, but most of it should be gone by early tomorrow morning as temperatures warm up. Here is a look at your 7-day forecast. Have a great weekend.
News, weather, and sports.